Welcome back to my channel, guys. Time for another anime first impression video. Welcome once again, guys. I'm trying to get myself to record as many videos as possible. It is a little difficult, but I'm trying my best to get them out of the way. This is going to be on You Are Mrs. a Servant, which is a series airing on Crunchyroll. Time of recording, there's only one episode out, probably two by the time the video releases, but for now only one. So it is a series that reminded me of an old series, which I cannot, for whatever reason, remember the name of it. So if you do remember the name of it, and I'll mention it in just a second, please mention it in the comment section. It is about a robo maid, or like an android maid, who becomes a maid to a boy, and the boy lost his parents in this war. Ends up being the maid is created by his father, and basically she's trying to atone for not being able to save his father's life. And she's clumsy as a maid, but because she's really made to be a soldier, but she tries her best to be a maid, and that's essentially the one that I'm remembering. It is like from the early 2000s, maybe late 90s. So you remember the name of it, let me know in the comment section, because I forgot the name of it. Anyways, before anything else, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can follow me on social media and other places by checking the description below. I do have quite a bit of first impression videos out already as well. So if you want to check those out, check them out. Give them some love. I do appreciate all the support. I've been out I've really been out for a whole month, but I've just had videos to post. So I've posted some videos here and there. But if you're looking for the reason why I've been out, there is a channel update in my channel that I've placed somewhere, so you guys can see that. Okay, You Are My Servant, or You Are Mrs. Servant is the name of this series, and it follows the life of Hitoyoshi, a high school kid who essentially lives alone in his house, very similar to the other one. Already off the bat, we don't know where the parents are per se yet. We don't know if like they're deceased, but he does live alone. And one day he opens the door, and there's this strange person outside the door, and it happens to be this beautiful black-haired maid who essentially is saying that whoever her boss was previously told her that she needs to go and become his maid. And he's completely confused, but just by looking at his house, you can see that he needs a maid. He definitely does. So he is kind of placed in this weird position, but while interviewing her of who she is and what she really can do, she lets him know that she is, or she was essentially an assassin. She was paid to kill people, and she even shows off her knife skills to him by like throwing knives into a wall, and it's just like psycho as it could be, but it's fun, but also like, be careful. He definitely says no, essentially, and tells her that he does not need a maid at the moment, and she can go, and she leaves. Now she does forget something, so he ends up chasing her, trying to give her this item, and in trying to retrieve the item to her, he ends up almost getting killed by Truck Kun. Yes, another truck almost killed a boy, and she ends up saving his life. And because of this, he starts feeling that he owes her at least a job, right? It seems like she's very depressed about not being able to be his maid. So he's like, you know what? You can be my servant. You can be my maid. I do need cleaning, and I do need help in the house, so on and so forth. So he takes her in, and right off the bat gives her a mop and water, and we quickly find out that this girl, when it comes to the house chores, is as clumsy as she can be. So again, similar to the other series, she's not meant to be a servant. She's meant to be a machine of destruction to kill. Now, she doesn't seem to be an android. We get a little bit of her past through her memories, and essentially, it looks like she was an orphan at a very young age, and she got picked up by this organization, and through this organization she became the beast of being that she is. And because of it, she didn't really learn life skills or house skills, and she only learned how to eliminate targets. So he nevertheless is still very patient with her and lets her live there in the house and basically take a bath and all that. And it's it almost feels like it's leaning to that fan service, and it makes the joke like, oh my gosh, there's a girl in my bath, and what's gonna happen when she comes out, and so on and so forth. And she just comes out in her full maid outfit. Um, it it is definitely not on the fan service side. It is targeted at a TV 14 rating, which means older teens. So I do think maybe eventually there might be some fan service, and there might be like that one beach episode and stuff like that. But for the most part, that's not what it's leaning on. It is leaning almost in the comedy of, we could have given you this, but we're not. We're gonna play with your feelings, essentially. So I like it. I like it. I think it's a good series. I think it's a series that will do good. It's gonna be memorable for some people because, like me, it's reminding me of this series that I can't remember the name of it. It's not Maid Sama, because Maid Sama is a different series, but it does remind me of a different series. So hopefully one of you guys can do me the favor and get this. It's not really an earworm, but movie anime worm out of my head because I can't remember the name of it. So it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, guys. It was pretty short of a review. Other thoughts of the series itself is, more likely it might be top 10 for some people, but not top 5. I don't see this one being top 5 at all. With the series that are being released this season, I don't see it being like the wow factor of the season. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I do think some people will enjoy it enough to put it maybe in their top 10. It is one that is surprisingly witty, funny, not to rely on fan service, and I think people nowadays are really enjoying stuff like that, especially if you're just looking for something to just pass the time. So okay, go check out my other first impression videos. Like I said, there is quite a few of them already out, but a lot more to release this week, so make sure you check those out as well. I do appreciate all the love and support that you show this channel. Continue doing that by watching my other videos. I will be posting more reviews soon, and like always, guys, don't be strangers. I will see you guys next time.